Hakajing Rakhe yak International Women's Day hakan Rotary Luber Arajar Arpunrio ke Eunoia's Academy ke Slam Aji Hikai haki benta baper komshi benta ke Jing Rakhe lang yakani ke Sngi Kyrpang ki Kynthei kalakan mau burom yaki long keme ki blashim baki day ki bapan wandur yaki pateng banwan haki lenti babha bat kumjuru ki plan no senyang shibon haka Imlang Sahlang. Lapan yat yak Jing yalang da kong napi risa taryang kabadai ketrai jong ke academy hakajinga don lang ki bahiyeng jongka ki paralog lem ki weipan kilong keme bukan thop ya ke Dr. C Masar principal berim ke Lady Keynes College ke kong J Karin Langste kabadai ke nong penuan dor bat ke kong dapalai warjeri ke noh hikai syat kila pasat ya ki jingkran ki balong kum ki jing hikai syaki bawan.
When you have the courage to do anything, like today when I was coming, I said I'll park my car in New Colony. Everybody said you can walk that far. I said yes. I can walk. I am not that old, even though I have retired. Will, the faith, the courage to come and reach her institute, the academy. This is what we have to have. Thinking, decide. Now, when we have the fear, the first thing is, which we used to think is, how to overcome the fear. What is the first step which we should act? We cannot act immediately. We have to go step by step, and very rarely we had to act immediately. As a head of institution earlier, I had to act immediately also, but straight away in the mind it comes that think before you act. So step by step, if you come through these, and then you have the hopes in which you can go ahead and move and go ahead, overcome these hurdles which comes your way, because you know you have faith in God. God will lead you the way to take you to that path where you want to do. So these are the words which I want to say. Of course, we need family support, supporters from other society, community, tools, and the rest. We need all those supports. But first of all, it is you, me, that comes first. You have to lead.
Women who inspires me, and I feel that this is very apt for this particular occasion, and that we as women should continue to inspire each other, to uplift each other rather than dragging each other down. So let's just go ahead and see a few of my works, have a look at a few of my works, and then, or maybe we can have a little, maybe I can say something along the way. So I've selected this. This is a very spontaneous topic that I picked this morning. It's women in focus, and since this is the topic, let's just go ahead and let me just show you. This is a quiet tempo. I call this particular series a rap series. It's I was inspired by newspapers every day and the news that they carry. But I wasn't sure how to use newspaper for my work. So I realized that one thing, that as Khasi women and the Khasi community, we're so in touch with our culture and so in touch with our Kwai, majority of us, that I decided to present a part of this series. There were about 16 works of this series, and today I'm showcasing just 2. So these are the 2 works. There's always a struggling woman in any of my work, because as women, I think we give 110% to whatever we do. I feel that way because I've seen that example so often in so many instances.
Everything in life, as in when I come to being bullied in school, colleges, university, and even in life. And I was an introvert and shy girl, but that little girl also has so many dreams. One of the biggest dream was to make my parents proud, and obviously my sister out here. I started my career in 2017 with the thought of changing lives. I was the first woman to introduce Zumba in Meghalaya. I thought that my life is going to be easy, but it was not. I came back to Shillong. I faced online trolling, offline trolling. I faced many negative feedbacks. People, I won't say all, but many were against of what I was doing at that time. Be it the way that I was, be it the way that I raised my opinions when it comes to fitness or dance, or even with the way that I dress. Because obviously when you are teaching fitness classes, you cannot wear jeansam, and when you go for swimming, you cannot wear a gown. So yes, and not only that, I was threatened, even in person and even in calls or messages. I was completely down. I was suffering from depression, and I gave up at one time. I literally gave up because I couldn't handle that pressure. I was not ready for that troll. I was not ready for that hatred. I thought people will love me for my work. I wasn't ready for that. I was just 24 years old and I was not prepared for that. I broke down almost every day. I always go home crying. And yes, my biggest inspiration, my biggest supporter, my dad and my sister. My mom passed away when I was 2 years old. And it was just my dad and my sister who really picked me up from that darkness. They gave me back that courage that you can do this. We are here for you. Just when I was climbing that ladder of success, when I was growing in my career, we lost our beloved father. And the world turns upside down for me and my sister. It was one, I don't know, I cannot even express in words the pain, the suffering that we went through. Not just physically, emotionally, mentally, but also financially. It was COVID time. And I just, at that time, we have only one studio, that is in Meghalaya. It was not working. Nothing was working. We lost our parents. We were just two of us. We broke down. We cried every single night. At that point of time, when we thought that our world has turned upside down, we thought our life is over, God hold our hands. He guided us. We started everything again from the scratch, right from zero. No money, no nothing. No support. We started from the scratch. We built everything again with the help of the Lord and with the blessings of our parents. We built everything. And from that one studio where we struggled so much, now we have almost 3 to 4 studios, not just Zumba, but we are doing so many fitness activities, not only for women, not only for men, but also for children.
Hakje kran bat ka kong napi risa kala pentep bah ka ringsi Kyrpang ki long keme la yo ban shem Kyrpang da ka baken mau burom ya ki laingut ki long keme ka snong mau khar ki bala no senyang shibon sha ka snong bat sha ka Imlang Sahlang bat ru sha ka jalla barok away. Kini ki Kynthei ya ka kong mavis dan lingdo bam kwai hadwaru blai ka bari ka long keme ka ban ning kong e hakari India ban long ka menteri sarkar house nam khat khandai spa lai pu khandai ka kong sweetimon renja ka Kynthei ban ning kong ban pass ya ka examen Assam Civil Services lambat ka kong Roshan Warjri ka long keme ka bala bat ya ka menteri kampo yeng ka sarkar jilla.
I jadi kai ha kunuba grand paring ka communicative English ka public speaking itu ki bakwa ban yang harinsan kunu kin grand ka jishulur badru ka creative writing kunu kini bakwa ban tho novel ne poetry timinta ka Sngi ngala Rakhe ya kane ka International Women's Day hakaba ningkong ni sharp e nga day ka basa hamo kharbat na du pangadang khulung nga shiyo snow kini ki khana ki baki athuba kunu ki Kynthei ki liu shulur jong ka jat bin riu ka baningkong e ide ikong mavis dan dingdo ibade ibaningkong do I cabinet minister hapo ri India bat ilasa hamo khar nang tare ibaar ide ikong sweetimon renja ide Kynthei ibaningkong e ba pass ya ka Assam Civil Service examination but ru hakalyang tho ka tar ka bon ki ike ki bila ai binding toy jimin toy ka jat bin riu ka jongi but ibin kin maru yangi haba itho ba nginum klet la ka jong ka riti ka dustur but khamtam e ibalai ide ikong Roshan Warjri ibade ibaningkong ibari first home minister hapo haka jilla ka jongi Tibat ru ginon kini ki guest ki bani lakot Imam Dr. C. Masari belong principal jong Kalidikin College. Imam Karen Langste ibade I painter but ibala bon ki eki jingmentoi bala nok sen yang shika Imlang ka Sahlang lingba ki jing draw dur ki jong I khamtam shapang ka culture ka jong I dapat I kumno ki Kynthei khasi ka rukom ki riti ki dustur jong I badru I ma'am dapale wardri I belong ru I Zumba instructor ila yarap shibon ki khana samla kumju ki khana ki yaboro hiru ki breu bakumno ngin sumar yalade ka kwat ka khya baila ai jingmentoi shisha tiling ba kani ka jing Rakhe ka jungi ka halor kani ka phang from courage to change kariru ban I min sim ya ki riu Kynthei ki jungi begin long shlur begin tur shakhamat but ba ho ni mat ki bun ki Kynthei ki bani sosen ki ba mat ki jing but ki don ki umat ki ba ki betoi lese ba umdan batte mo ka jinglong Kynthei ki haban mat hi marwe shalen det henreg kaniru ni layo so kani khubor ka ba ki sam kini ki guest ki bangi don bangin ai ki bingin I min sim ngin don din jung ki bakin long shlur but kin haki ki bedon ki jing angnut bakin pendep hajing imru bakin turbet sha bakin yo ya kata ka so jing mentoi bakan long ru ka jing yarap ya ka Imlang ka Sahlang borohi nambar habi we ri Kynthei ikiu itan ru ki we ru but kat kum ka Imlang ka Sahlang ka community hi ide ban I min sim ki
Habatin, pej bahagi ki sharp plus F.
Ka plus F?
Haka bam bangi bam duna ki eki batte ye kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau khau kam lo ka umpnyang ka dot pej ya ka sharp plus F haka jingsom. Ye ki nutrient kum ki vitamin bat ka iron la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam khta I ka dur jing ki mar bam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed ye ki.
Balehi panai kita.
Ka don ka we ka jing mentoi ba kongsan. Ka kot ka khia. Ka nutrition bakam bha ka jing im bakam bha pendon kam daki mar ba modon ka sharp plus F menta ka sngi
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya